Grace family, it's Pastor Bryan here. Want to take a moment just to check in. It's been a little while since I've taken this opportunity to connect through video, and wanted to say hello to you and wish you well as we enter into these summer months together. I also wanted to share something very important for us in the life of Grace, but also the United Methodist Church. As you know, this season has been a time of churches leaving the denomination, choosing to disaffiliate and go through times of discernment, deciding whether or not to stay in the United Methodist Church. We've mentioned this before, but last December of 2022, we had a special called session of our North Alabama Conference. And at that time, there were 198 churches that chose to disaffiliate. And we actually voted on them to leave not only the United Methodist Church, but the North Alabama Conference. Here recently, as of last week, Thursday, May the 11th, we had another special called session of the North Alabama Conference. And between this December time and May time, there have been churches that have continued to be a part of the disaffiliation process, discernment process. This past Thursday, we approved the disaffiliation of 132 more churches in the North Alabama Conference. Just to give you an idea, there are 305 churches left now in our annual conference. This is an incredibly painful process. As a denomination, we continue to struggle and wrestle over this, whether or not to ordain folks who are openly gay, but also whether or not to perform marriages in United Methodist churches. This is the language, this is the topic at hand that is creating such tension for us as a denomination. And how we see those who are homosexual as children of God. I share all of this to say Grace has not changed its position. Our church council voted a while back not to even enter into the disaffiliation process or the discernment process, because we feel God is calling us, leading us to stay focused on who we are in ministry here at Grace, here in the Huntsville, Madison area. Our general conference is not meeting until 2024 to discuss this language, to discuss whether or not to move forward with these elements in our book of discipline. Churches are leaving nevertheless, but we are staying here. We're staying focused on God's mission for us as Grace. We don't even know what will happen in 2004. So it is premature to move ahead and assume things will be happening a certain way. I'm so grateful for our church. I'm so grateful for the leadership of our church. And, our congregation is made up of folks of all opinions in regards to this particular issue, this topic. We have more conservative folks. We have more liberal or progressive folks. And we've got a whole lot of people in between. We've remained centrist throughout this process. And my role, as I see it, I'm a pastor for all of you. I represent all of you. So I've tried to, in my ministry, share that and continue to help us stay focused on where it is that God is leading us. We've got so many wonderful things happening. We've got a new associate pastor who's moving to Grace in July. We've just recently hired a new communications coordinator. along with our music ministry, our children and youth ministries. There are wonderful things happening here at Grace, in addition to the specific goals that we voted on last year and are working on right now. The thrift store, a new sign out front, the area, the space outside for ministry. So a lot is happening, and we are remaining centered in on God and where it is that God is leading us here and now in this place. I wanted just to give you a little update. I know there's so much happening in the news and people are reading. If you have questions, if you want to discuss, please reach out to me. My door is always open. I'm here for you. But the reminder is our congregation, we will continue to be who we are. We will be grace, love, kindness for all people. This will be a welcoming place where people can come and learn and grow in their relationships with Christ Jesus. So thank you for your support. Thank you for your continued leadership. I hope you have a rest of the week. It's wonderful for you. And know that I'm here for you. If there's anything I can be doing for you as your pastor, as your friend. I love you all. We'll talk to you soon, okay? Hope to see you in worship soon. Take care.